What's up, old school homies? Yesterday was a really cool day because I got to buy that rutilated quartz and pretty happy with it. I don't have it around here, but yeah, that was a nice one. Try to get in on that stuff. Around $1 a carat if you can get it. I was under $1 a carat. That's cool. Anyway, we met a really cool digger, and I usually spark up conversations with other rock collectors if they're lingering, and he was standing around talking about rocks, so I figured I'd talk about rocks too. I do that. Everybody knows that there's no stopping that. Even though I'm not allowed to talk about rocks in the rock shop, I was at least listening, and yeah, his knowledge was overflowing about rocks, and he actually offered to take me out and go digging with him. So, how exciting, right? Like, he's a local digger, I think somewhere in Riverside, which is what I was telling you guys in the past. We are going to start going further out, and Riverside is the next kind of area from mine, because I stay around Pomona, and from there you could either go to the beach in LA. You're not going to find any rocks on the city streets, so you're going to have to go more towards Riverside. So now we have a guide towards Riverside, guide towards Riverside, guide towards Riverside. I have friends in Riverside, you know. I've dirt biked all over Riverside. I love Riverside. And it's so cool that we now have somebody to take us kind of touring around there. Badass. You know what I mean? We sparked up good conversation for at least an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours, I don't know. We're just sitting around talking about rocks, looking at pictures of rocks, picking up rocks all over the rock shop, looking at rocks. You know what I mean? Just blasting, talking about knowledge, seeing who knew more about what. And he whipped out some picture of a rock, and I told him exactly where it came from, which was somewhere in Riverside. And I think he respected my knowledge, you know, to some degree, that I know what's around. Not as much as him, though. He's a crystal collector over a rock collector, which is good because we've collected enough rough. And he spent more time in the dirt than me. He could even be older than me. Whatever it is, I see potential in some people, and I saw it yesterday. And I think we're really going to have a good time collecting with this guy. Maybe he wants to be on camera. Maybe he doesn't. I don't really know. But just stay tuned so that we could have some more rock collecting that's more towards crystals.